lot of people see a clock from the front face.
Yeah.
And everyone can tell the time.
Yeah.
But no one ever questions how that clock works.
Yeah.
The mechanism behind the clock is what everybody's missing. So it's the same thing. Everybody sees a camera and thinks, if I pick up a camera and hold it like that, then I'm a cameraman. But when you understand the mechanism on how lighting works, on how depth of field works, you know what I mean? Even when I speak in camera terms like a DOP or depth of field, people don't know these terminologies because they're not in the filming network. But where I've been in so many different industries and sectors, I've learned language is so important. The intricate parts are so important, the mechanism is so important because this is what gives the actual end product.
It's like just being around Wes and seeing him film and all of that, and if someone makes a comment on, oh yeah, this blah blah blah, a lot of times I just go on YouTube and I start watching, and now that I've got a similar camera, I'll be watching videos like every night trying to learn how to adjust the aperture, the ISO, if the sun is coming from this angle, where should you film? So like even those little things, trying to improve just even my small content that I put on my Insta, where it's just me training, I stay using the camera to, you know what I mean, film those little
to get
bits,
the perspective.
Some days I use my phone, like today when I posted me squatting, I use my phone. But more time, I'll bring out my tripod, posting angles. Sometimes I might have my phone, you see the little flexi pod hanging there on the beam. I'd have the phone there and I have the camera there at the same time, trying to get more angles so I could cut in between. But I'm just teaching myself.
Teaching yourself, but at the same time, bro, your results are giving other people the understanding on effort that you have to make to get a complete product. A lot of people believe what they see.
Yeah, they'll see the end.
That is it. The end result is, oh, so if I just put a camera on me, put the weights on, I'll look good. They didn't know that you set up a tripod. They didn't know that you had lighting. They didn't know that you had 2 angles. Do you know? They didn't know that you changed the settings on your phone. When I realized the process of music, that's when I realized a lot of people's not gonna make it. I'll give you a quick story. Do you remember the song Buzzing by Man? And I feel like money, and I feel like that. I made that song super big. By when I brought him over to the UK, a lot of people didn't even know who he was. I remember when I was selling him, you know, to clubs and stuff, I was saying, you know, Man. They're like, Man. No, and I'm like, right, you know, I feel like I was singing these songs to try and promote him, you know what I mean? They were saying, that's 50's song and that. I'm like, no, it's Man's song featuring 50. Long and short, on the first day that I booked him, I brought him over, and this was one of my first bookings I ever done. So I wasn't even into bookings or artists and stuff. I was literally I'm just an entrepreneur, fam. I just take chances, take risks, and make things happen from nothing. When he came out the Eurostar at 7:30 in the morning, I then met up with a lady from Sony, and I looked at her and she looked at me, and she was like, "You here for Man, yeah?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here for Man." It's like, okay. She's like, "Okay, I'm here. I'm like, "Okay, here." But these times I paid for Man, so this tour's mine. But the label has contacted his management and told the label side from over here. So when we've met at the Eurostar, she showed me her schedule. I looked at her schedule like, nah, dog. Nah, dog. I paid for this. This is my tour. But obviously, you've got to learn how to use
them to your advantage.
So when I'm looking at her, I'm like, hold on, let me see the schedule again. I'm seeing MTV, I'm seeing One Extra, I'm like, boy, I ain't kind of got those links, you know, so we can combine the thing, you know what I mean? Long and short, let me get to the point. The point is, picking up Man, it's all on YouTube. Picking up Man at 7:30 in the morning from Eurostar, going to do, I don't know, say 14 different interviews. So I brought him to my headquarters. I made Link Up TV. This was when Romeo London was just starting out and presenting. I brought Romeo London to my hub. Posty didn't turn up. Media Massacre was there. A few other brands was there. And we done about 14 interviews. Well, we done about 7 there. Then we went to MTV. Then we went to One Extra. We done all the interviews. Then we went to the first show. The first show was Bigger Fish. You know Bigger Fish? The promotion company. Bigger Fish, they had an event with all the UK artists there, and we brought them there. But it was just last minute, so they couldn't pay a budget.
Yeah.
So his manager said, who was Steve Lobert at the time,
Yeah.
who at the time he was managing Nipsey Hussle, he said to me, "Rah, yeah, no, that's all right, it's cool. We go, get that promotion. Okay, cool, let's go." Candy Magazine Club, King of Trainers was behind that, Franklin, at the time, and another guy named Kosher. We bring them there, models and all that. He had a great time. Again, that was on the back of that club, on the back of all the interviews. This is the first day one.
Yeah.
And then long and short, fam, about 2:30 in the morning, we pulled up outside Mayflower in West End.
West End.
Yeah. And Steve
You know
Lobert
what's
said
funny,
to me,
yeah?
yeah,
I used to live in that place.
"Dude."
Yeah. I'll tell you how mad it is, yeah?
Yeah.
This is going probably all the way back to 08, yeah?
Yeah.
I did the maddest thing. One night now, I'm just like, mad hungry in the middle of the night. Hungry. I don't think you understand.
Proper
you know,
hunger
I caught
strikes.
at Addison Lee, yeah, to Mayflower, went to eat one up
Went to eat one up
in the middle of the
in the
night.
middle of that.
Jump back in the cab.
Went
Went
home.
home.
Yeah, quite. That's what I mean about living in the moment. You gotta live your life how you want to live it. You know what I mean? But long and short, we went there, parked outside. Steve Lobert said to me, "Rah, why are we here? And I know this spot." It's me, cool, so get me. It's me, but why are we here? I was like, "Rah, no, man said he's hungry." He's like, "Man said he's hungry." I'm like, "Yeah, we've been working."
Yeah.
Donnie said, "Whoa, no, I got people waiting for us in Mahiki, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is business, bro. Man can eat at the end."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Rah, is that how man deals with music artists?" Cool. We left from there, we went Mahiki's, bro, and we performed in Mahiki's. I can see it in man's face. You can see it on YouTube. He was tired and that, fam. And we came back to Mayfair, I don't know, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and we ate. Let me get to the punchline. The punchline is understanding that when we done that whole day, and man never got paid for not one of those things, and we put in a maximum effort, at that moment, I realized UK artists are not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Because of the bouginess of understanding that they're not being paid for this, they don't wanna do this, they don't wanna do 4 things in one day, they haven't ate yet, they rare. This is grinding, yeah?
You know I'm laughing.
This is grinding.
You know exactly why I'm laughing, innit? So me and Wes have had these conversations where, obviously, you know I'm from the ends. Me and Dex went same school. So Dex has known
Shouts
me
out Tennyson's, you get me?
Dex has known me since literally I was a freshie. And Dex, Carl Rose, a couple other man. Like, I always have love for them, different to other people from school, because you know, like, when you're the freshie, most man kind of move a bit funny. But these lot always showed, they were a couple years older, but they always showed me love from day one, even till today. Carl lives around these sides, so I link up with Carl. So like, even till today, they still, it's always been genuine from day, you know what I mean? Whereas you might have had freshies moving from abroad to here, and when they moved here, other men were trying to bully them, but their mind state was always different from day one.